Cellists, so we looked this week at the G string. So it's easier for you to read than for the violins. They need to go into ledger lines underneath the staff. But for you, G is just on the lowest line. So anything that's between the lowest line and the middle line has to be on the G string. We started by looking at G to C, which is on page 26. We figured out it's easy because the rhythm is the same all the way through. It always moves by step, and it's all on the G string. So watch out when you play that one not to just keep going up into the echelons. It stays on the G string. We then looked at gems on G. There are 2 jumps in this piece, only 2. So take your pencil, work out where the jumps are, where it goes from a line to a line or a space to a space, and you can mark in the note that you jump to. But please do not write a number above every single note. We're really moving past that now. So only use your pencil to help you with certain jumps. So we then moved on to page 27 to 127, 128, and 129. Now 127, Das Steckenpferd, is a fun piece. I'm told it's the woodpecker, and so we want to sound kind of woodpeckerish. Now for this piece, when we're working things out, we're going to put the bow down for a little while because we're just going to let our fingers do the work for a little while and our brain. So we start off on an open G, and then we can see that the next note is a jump away because it goes from the bottom line to the line above. So we know it must be a 3. Now if you want, you can go through and mark in all the open Ds and open Gs. You've got more jumping around to do than the violins because they can use their 4th fingers for a lot of this. So let's do it slowly. We've got open G, then a 3, then a D, sh, sh. Then we've got a 4. We get ready. Open D. Then that same thing again. 4, 1, open, 3. Start on G and go up a scale. Hover there. Finish with G, D, G. So in order to get the bow into this piece, show yourself a photograph of you playing on the G string with the bow, and then a photograph of you playing on the D string. Back to the G string and to the D string. You'll see that it's a small rocking motion with the upper arm, with the forearm there, and the elbow is going to move up and down as well. Be careful that you don't slip down too far, that'll put you onto the C string, or too far up, that'll get you onto the A string. So it's quite a different feeling for the right arm to be playing on the G string. So here we go. Watch out, because in this piece we have commas, and you'll remember from orchestra march that comma means lift and replace the bow in the lower half. So if you were doing a lower down bow, then you need to lift and replace. That's one of the reasons that doing it pizzicato first of all really helps your brain to get in the right space before you complicate it with the gross motor of the right arm. So let's give it a go. We got slow bows to start. Slow bow, slow bow, slow. Lift, replace. Here's another comma. Lift, 4. D string. Drop it. Same again. Lift it. Drop it. Open G and go up. Lift the bow. So that's a fun one to do. Duérmete mi niño is really lovely and sweet. And scale movement in that to make it lovely. The whole second line is almost a repetition of the first line. And then we've got Reuben and Rachel as well, which is 1, 2, 9. And that'll use all of your notes on the G string and all of your notes on the D string. So it's a bit more challenging if you fancy that challenge. So homework pieces are anything on page 26 to get used to reading the G string notes, and then either number 127 or 128 or 129 or all of them, depending on what you feel like. Not 130. I don't know why jolly old St. Nicholas is there. It uses the wrong strings for this page. But hey, you can do it if you want, but it's not homework.